Blue, I got two words for you: natural selection. In the case of an overdose, it takes 25 milligrams of cocaine. That can kill you. With heroin, it can take 80 milligrams, or about the half size of a peanut. Doesn't take much. Marijuana, it would take 250,000 pot brownies to overdose. So, what is my thoughts on an overdose? My thoughts are simply this: I think it should be legalized for two reasons. One, taxes. Two, it would weed out the ones who can't handle it. Now, I've heard of accidental overdoses. Oh, I didn't realize my weed was laced. These are the things that you're taking risks with. If you're willing to take these risks, then you're willing to accept the consequences. You can't have both. You can't have, I'm going to do these, but I'm not going to accept the consequences afterwards. I'm not going to drink these 2 cases of beers and just be okay with it and not accept what happens afterwards. Um, yeah, pretty much that's what my thoughts are. I've been up for about 15 minutes, if that. But as far as everything else goes with the overdoses at the gathering, are you really surprised? I mean, we've talked about this before. We've stated this in many of our videos. I've stated it in many of my videos. I'm pretty sure you have too. These are the kinds of people that we are associating with now. These are the kinds of people who are associating with us. There's not much we can do about that now, is there? I didn't think so. So what do we do exactly? Fuck it, man. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever these guys want to do with their lives, let them do it. As far as everything else that's going on at the gathering, I've seen some pictures. So far, my theory, my psychic reading hasn't come to life yet. But like I said, it'll be during the gathering or afterwards. You will be seeing my psychic readings. You should go check out that video, guys. Whoever's watching this. This is more directly towards Blue's video on overdoses. 9 of them thus far at the gathering. Maybe we didn't need those people. I mean, they're still alive. Maybe they'll decide, whew, I won't be doing that shit again. But if they do, then you know we really, really don't need these people. Those are just my quick thoughts. Yada, yada, yada. What else did I want to touch base on with you? Cole 187 is no longer on psychopathic. I pray that's true because now I'm going to have a little more faith in the label. Faith has been restored if he is not on that label. He was trash. He was garbage. I was exposed to him before he was even officially signed to Psy. As a matter of fact, it was the October of that year because it was like a New Year's thing or whatever, right? Some sort of like Christmas thing or New Year's thing where it's like, hey, we got someone new. And we're like, oh, who? And then it was Colo 187. A lot of people were like, fuck yeah. And I was kind of like, no, we don't need that. We don't need that at all. Absolute garbage. I'm glad he's gone. Maybe they'll bring somebody different, somebody new, somebody who I'll actually like instead of big doo-doo. But anyways, those are my thoughts on some of your videos that I've seen thus far. Wait and see what happens. Maybe we'll see more overdoses. Maybe someone's going to go and do something fucking retarded. And they'll be like, oh, look at all those people. But I hope all those people who say, oh, those 9 people represent all those other people, and we're going to group them together, and we're going to say things like this, and okay. My thoughts on that would be this. Watch my videos, because I'm going to tell you, those people who overdosed, shit's stupid, and need to accept the consequences. Although I kind of feel bad for their families, a little bit. Because you know it's going to, if it was ever to hit the news, some sort of like, big thing. I didn't realize my kid was on drugs. This is absolutely horrible. Probably should have been paying a little more attention. That's all I got to say about that. Look at all these fucking big football players with their steroids and shit like that. But steroids is old news. And we're still seeking heat for everything else. I don't know what you guys are thinking. But I know what I'm thinking. And what I'm thinking is this. Fuck them.